This is seriously going to be my most favorite video I've ever made. I wanted to do this for several years, and one of my friends had wanted to know which one to pick. So this is like trying to decide between tater tots and french fries, or between Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. So difficult. If I could only have one bag of the two,
I was flying sky high. You would always take me out. Oh.
6 topics that I think are the most useful to decide which one to get if you can't get both. If you've never joined me before, my name is Jennifer. They first caught my eye in 2007 when the Neverfull first came out. I have both the MM size and the GM size. I'd love if you subscribe and hit the like button for this video. I really appreciate it. Basically, the comparisons are what look you're going for and what you're going to use the bags for. The first one will be, what kind of style are you? Number 2 is going to be, what organization do you want in these bags? Number 3 is, what are the capacity of each? Number 4 will be, what do you do on an airplane? Can you carry both on an airplane? Number 5, which one's more comfortable? And number 6 kind of goes along with number 1, but which look you prefer and which one has more versatility in the look. I'm going to start with the GM size, currently packed with all of my stuff right now. The GM size in the United States currently retails for $1,760 US. The length of the bag is 15.7 inches by 13 inches height by 7.9 inches in diameter. The monogram, which is these little monogram print, has 2 lining choices on the inside. This is the beige lining because it's beige, and the other one right now in 2021 is the peony lining, which is a really bright, pretty pink. The MM size, exact same handle drop length, so both have the exact same handle drop length. This is currently in the United States, retails for $1,690, and the length is 12.6 inches in length, 11.4 inches in height, and 6.7 inches in depth. This monogram print does come in 3 different choices. This is the beige. It also comes in a really pretty peony, which is a really bright pink, and it also comes in the cherry color. Both are going to have just a big gaping empty hole inside and only one zippered pocket with a clasp on the top for added security. Really easy clasps to use, and they both come with a D-ring on the side. The zippered pocket on both of these, the MM goes almost to the bottom. It's about 1 inch from the bottom, and that's a very spacious zipper. This bag was from 2007. This GM was from 2008. And again, if you take out everything, it's just one big gaping hole. I do have a purse organizer in here currently. So this is my purse organizer. This one is from Samorga, and I've done a video about these organizers, I think 2 years ago. So like you can see, this is just one big huge gaping hole. This pocket for the GM goes all the way to the very bottom. It has one zipper, and it's a very spacious pocket. And here's the D-ring. I've attached a little, I forget what this is called, but really, really useful. And here's the clasp that goes across the top. So both of these have the exact same structure, exact same handle drop length of 9.5 inches. So both of these have 9.5 inches. I haven't matched up the shapes, which is this pretty tulip looking thing. They are exactly the same. And they are exactly the same handle drop length. The style of each has to be your own style. If you are using this for basically a workhorse and you're not wanting to care about how it looks I'll kind of go through both. I'll put it on both shoulders so you can kind of see which one you think is more your style. For reference, I am 5'5" and a half, 5'5" and a half. We're gonna cover the GM first. The GM is grand. It is definitely big. And if you are wanting a more bohemian look, I would actually tuck these in kind of like this. And you can wear the bag very cool like this over the shoulder and converts it still into a really cute bag over the shoulder. If you do the same thing for the it turns into a more sophisticated look, I would say. So if you cinch in these, here we go. This gives you a really more squared look, and it is really cute this way, but as you can see, it's more of a tidy look. So it really depends on your style. So that's one difference, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it looks cinched in on my body. For reference, I am 5'5" and a half. This is the GM, this is the MM.
Now in all those magic nights, our present it's autumn time. Will you ever ask me out? Me and my army, we will stake you out. One step ahead and we will bring you down.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the cinches out.
Now in all those magic nights, our present it's autumn time. Will you ever ask me out? Me and my army, we will stake you out. One step ahead and we will bring you down. Me and my army, we will take you out. We are one step ahead and we will bring you down. If you fail me now, I've seen you with your friends at night, enjoying your alone time. Why didn't you ask me out? I might be paranoid.
You can really tell how the GM just has a more slouchy look. Now, if you're gonna add a purse organizer, this is how it's going to be. So I'm gonna put my Samorga purse organizer back in the GM size. And there is all the organization. I have all my yoga clothes in here, more yoga clothes, and there you go. I have a lot of stuff in there, and I have a huge, this is a 33-ounce water bottle that fits in here. And I have a 13-inch MacBook Pro. This fits right inside there. Currently, I use this as my work bag because I can fit everything in there, and I carry a smaller bag on the side. I don't have to drag this in, but the newer Neverfull GMs do have this little pochette that comes with it, which is a really good deal to get two bags essentially in one, so that you can leave your Neverfull in the car and just carry this inside. This is going to now have the purse organizer. So there's the purse organizer. This one is also from Samorga. So I'll put the water bottle back in here. So the 33-ounce kind of peeks up a little bit out of the bag. And I'll put my laptop in here. And my 13-inch MacBook Pro still fits in here. And it doesn't peek out at all. But I'm not going to be able to cinch it very easily on the sides with this in. For capacity, obviously the GM is going to hold everything you need and more, and I have filled it up all the way. I use the GM for sure on trips just because it's secure at the top with the clasp, and I can also cinch these in if I really want the opening to be really little. I'm having to put it on up on the overhead bin. This also does fit underneath the seat in front of you on an airplane. The size I would use if you're not wanting to use a separate bag every day, like if you're a daily wanting to use this, but you don't want to use a separate bag, like with the GM, you use the smaller one, just use the because the you can fit everything and you can go in the store and it doesn't look like you're traveling. So this is actually my preference for day to day because it's just easier to find things. It seems like for me, the GM, if I use it day to day, it's just so roomy. It's almost too roomy for me to find things. But for the size, it's really easy for me to find everything I need. Next is, we've got 2 more left, is comfort. Both of them are very comfortable. I prefer the Monogram because the Monogram has vachetta, so does the Damier Azur. This Monogram leather gets softer and softer with time, and it's never hurt my hands like the Damier Ebene. Ebene is a really pretty chocolatey brown checkerboard, but the waxy covering they put on the straps never softens. I remember I had one for a couple of years and they never ever soften. They just kind of stay straight up. But I love how these get softer. Obviously they're not as dressy as the Damier Ebene, but that's my style, is to not look as dressy. Because if I'm gonna look dressy, I'll just use a dressier clutch or a dressier bag. If you're going on a trip, as a summary, use the GM. It's airplane friendly. It's, what is that called? It's got the right dimensions, so it's not too big. Or TSA, it matches the TSA dimensions. So you can carry the GM with you on a plane. If you're wanting just to use one bag for the entire day, then get the size. If you have any questions or if you have thoughts on how you would help a friend choose between the two, let me know in the comments below. This was just such a fun video to make. And if I could only have one bag of the two, I would probably, see, I can't even decide. I would probably, Mom always says bigger is better. So even though I don't want to use this every day, if I could only pick one of the two, I would get the bigger one because it's going to be more useful. But I wish I could only have this one because it's just cute for every day, and on my body frame it just looks really good. And once again, this was so enjoyable. If you have any ideas that you want me to publish or upload videos for, just let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best. Thanks again, and I'll see you again in my next video.